On March 20th, a song that I had done with another artist was set to play on a radio station here in Toronto. So early that morning, I woke up and I tuned into the station in preparation to hear the song that I had done. And in the process of waiting for that song to come on, a song called Starter Pistol came on.
Starter Pistol popping.
I didn't know who the artist was. And luckily they said the artist's name after the song played, and immediately I wrote it down. I wrote Price down in my phone. I didn't know who he was, I didn't know where he was from, but I wrote his name down in my phone just because I knew for whatever reason I wanted to make a connection with him and reach out to him.
Starter Pistol was the first song that I ever recorded professionally, and when I found out that 93.5 was going to play it on the radio, I personally was really excited because growing up in Markham, which is a suburb northeast of Toronto, that was the radio station I listened to. And then I found out the time slot it was going to get, and it was like 10:30 or 11 a.m. But either way, I was excited to have the opportunity, but I wasn't expecting anything to come out of it. And other than people who were aware that it was going to play, friends and family, I only got one person reach out to me, and it was a DM on Instagram from this producer.
I wrote up a message in my phone. I found him on Instagram. I sent the message to him. From there, he hit me back, I think later that night or the next day. And from there on, we kept in contact. I kept sending him music. And then probably a month or two later, I ended up sending him one of the beats that I had done that ended up being Clouds.
I don't got a squad or a team. It's just me on the beat. When I leave, got them all on the feet. Got them jumping now, jumping now, jumping now. When I come around, thunder clouds, thunder clouds.
The thing about this record that I like the most is how it came together. I ended up going to bed one night, I shut my phone down, I had fallen asleep, and then for whatever reason I woke up around 2 o'clock in the morning, and I felt inspired to make some music, and make music specifically for Connor. So I rolled out of bed, I grabbed my laptop, I set up a little table in my basement, and just in complete darkness, I ended up working from about 2 a.m. to about 4 a.m. And I think I made 4 or 5 beats that morning, and one of them happened to be what is Clouds now.
When I first heard the beat, it was it kind of reminded me of Drake's Omerta.
Look at my history. I'm trying to see
where it's sort of one of those beats that's just really bass heavy and catchy, and it's one of those songs that you listen to, and as a rapper you just immediately start freestyling. Like it just kind of compels you to just rap, and you just want to spit bars. I ended up recording the song in this room, in this studio. My brother-in-law Christian mixed it and engineered it, and then the song was done. Like it was just one of those things where I just heard it and I knew what it had to be, and we did it, and it just clicked.
Since meeting Connor and working with him frequently, every day, I've never felt more inspired and more motivated to work.
And just the day and age we live in with the internet and social media, it's amazing that, he's on the East Coast right now in Toronto, I'm on the West Coast, and we're making music, and we're on the phone. We have a Dropbox folder set up where he puts stuff in it every day, and then I put in demos I'm working on, or freestyles, and hey, what do you think of this flow? What do you think of this melody? What do you think of this bar? Is this corny? Is this cool? What do you think?
Having that open line of communication with someone like him, where I can bounce ideas off of him, I can, express my visions for different songs. I think that collectively we bring out the best in each other, and that's all we can ask for at the end of the day as creative people.
A lot of times as an artist, it's hard for me to explain what I want from a beat. And so you just kind of have to get lucky and find that producer who just kind of knows you and knows what you like. And it's gotten to the point now where, he would send beats, and I'd like, he'd send like a pack of 5, and I'd like 1 or 2. And now, no exaggeration, he'll send 5, I'll like all 5. Like, he's figured out what I like. And I think that's what it's all about. Music now, especially in hip hop, I don't think producers still get enough credit. I think the majority of the reason we like hip-hop songs is because of the beat. There's so much value and importance in the producer, and I've realized that, and that's why I work with Halfademic, and we come together and we make something hopefully unique and special that's going to connect with an audience.
The thing I love about how this record came together the most is the timing of everything. If I didn't have a record of my own being played on the radio that morning, I probably would have never heard of Connor Price or heard his music. The randomness of this industry and the randomness of the creative process at times can be incredibly frustrating, but at the same time, in so many ways, it can be really, really incredible.
This competition don't need naps. You lean back and they speed past. So underestimate these cats. Don't ever wonder why you leave last. Good. Every day I gotta work on this, yeah. Every time I rap, be honest, yeah. If it ain't true, don't jot it down. If it